Guruji, I wanted to ask you, could you tell us some more about Kriya Yoga? So I've only read about it in books.
Kriya Yoga is a spinal process. It is breathing. It is called the sacred fire rite of the yogi. There are two currents involved in the practice of Kriya Yoga. One is the pranic current, which flows from the Mooladhara chakra to the Agya chakra. It is upward and ascending. The other is the apanic current, which flows from the third eye down to the Mooladhara base center. So these two prana and apanic currents are utilized in the evolution of your consciousness. But to prepare for this, you must do Hamsa Vayopasana before, which we call the baby Kriya, Vipassana, which they mispronounce. Vayopasana. Just be a witness to your thoughts and breaths and do not think. This is the first stage. Then because this is a purificatory stage, Vayopasana or Vipassana, as they call it, purifies your mind. But Kriya Yoga evolves it from man the brute to man the man to man the God, all the while concentrating in the spine. What does Kriya Yoga do? Jo prana apana ka yagya kare. I've made many poetries. I don't know, they spontaneously come, and I like to teach through poems. I don't know why. Maybe it's very queer. I'm a very, very old-fashioned type of teaching. Jo pran, it's known as the pranapan yagya, the sacred fire rite of the yogi. So in this process, he's saying, Jo pran apan ka yagya kare. He who does the fire ceremony of pran and apan, offering the inhaled into the exhaled breath and the exhaled into the inhaled breath. Jo pran apan ka yagya kare, kundalile sukhma shunya chale. Kundalile sukhma shunya chale. जो प्राण अपान का यज्ञ करे कुंडलीले सुखमा शून्य चले मैंपन के मान को डंक दसे और जोगी का कल्याण करे अलख निरंजन नोम शिवोम अलख निरंजन. Now let me explain to you what Kriya Yoga does, okay? He who offers pranapan yagya, he who offers the inhaled into the exhaled breath and the exhaled into the inhaled breath, you see, he awakens his kundalini. That's why it's known as Kundalini Kriya Yoga. Jo prana apan ka yagya kare, he who does the yogic fire ceremony, kundalile sukhma shunya chale, because kundali herself is fire. Kundali herself is fire. Kundalile sukhma shunya chale. But what does Kundalini do? She is a Nagin. Kundalini is the Sarpani. You have heard of Kundalini? Aye? Kundalini is the Nagin. So Kundalile sukhma shunya chale. But जब कुंडलिनी awakens, what does she do? मैंपन के मान को डंक दसे, destroys your ego. कुंडलीले सुखमा शून्य चले मैंपन के मान को डंक दसे और जोगी का कल्याण करे. So yogi is enlightened. So when the 7 layers of Kundalini, or even the 3rd, 4th, 5th layer, then he gets his states of enlightenment. So this is what Kriya Yoga does, and you have to continuously, as you breathe long in your spine, you are helping your shallow breath to extend itself, with the result that more oxygen is collected in your lungs. If more oxygen is collected in your lungs, then the heart beats slower. That means less wear and tear for the heart. Heart beating fast to get more oxygen. When you're running with this thing, heart goes tuk, 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 tuk. Why? It's trying to get more oxygen. It's trying to get up the burnt fuel. So when you breathe slowly, there's extra oxygen, heart beats slow. If heart beats slow, there's a preservation of the pump. Heart is the body pump. And when there's a preservation of the body pump, and your cells are then kept in a spiritually magnetized condition, you live longer. The heart is pumping 18 to 20 tons of blood a day. By Kriya Yoga, you can reduce it to 10 tons, 8 tons, 6 tons, 3 tons, 2 tons, to a few pounds, and still your body machine and be in total rest. So, Kriya Yoga, the spinal breathing, not only gives you enlightenment, but at the lower level it gives you recuperative rest. See, all these techniques which are being taught are baby techniques. Compared to Kriya, it is so deep. It gives you therapeutic, recuperative, it recuperates and repairs your body cells. So what happens? If your cells are rested, anti-aging occurs. Sorry ladies, I don't mean to take your, if any of you have opened a beauty spa or something, I don't mean to take away your business, but this is what Kriya, if you see a yogi, he will usually be glowing, and if you see a yogi, if you have little clairvoyance or spiritual vision, you will see a light emitting from his face, his eyes, his body. Any yogi who can call himself a yogi must have these qualifications. Yeah. तो योगी कौन है? जिसके मुख पे साधना का तेज हो, नेत्रों में तप की ज्वाला, जिसकी कुंडली जागृत हो, करती आभा में उजाला. That's the description of the yogi. So next time you see anyone or sadhu sant, I mean, I bow to all great yogis and this thing, look for these things. योगी कौन है? जिसके साधना का, जिसके अंग में साधना का तेज हो, उसके नेत्रों में तप की ज्वाला, जिसकी कुंडली जागृत हो, करती आभा में उजाला. So you should see all these things, you should feel that, and you should be able to throw his pran. That is the Sadguru who initiates you without moving from his place. That is a direction for you, because in today's day, no taking names. Many people are misled and disappointed. But there are things to observe in a yogi. That's how you know the yogi. क्योंकि वो खुद ही एक अंधा दूसरे अंधे को नहीं ले जा सकता, गड्ढे में गिर जाएगा. So he should have these things. These are the qualities which a yogi should have.